Hello everyone, in this video we're going to do dividing decimals examples, and I will just do this problem and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about the misconceptions that students have. That's why I'd rather do one but talk about it in details. When we're dividing decimals, there are a few things that we must remember. The first thing is that they may set up the problem like that. They're going to make you set it up. They may give it to you as a fraction, they may give it to you as a sentence like this. It doesn't matter, but you have to know the basics. So a lot of kids tend to get confused when they give you the number side to side or as a sentence like this. What I like to tell my kids is just remember that this is in and out. So what do I mean by in and out? Well, when I create my house, I like to call it the house, the 14.4 will be the number inside the house, and the 1.2, it's the number that will go outside the house. If they give it to you as a fraction, well, I like my students to remember top number goes in, bottom number goes out the house. That's what we usually call it TIBO. So when we do this, now we have it set it up. And there's that rule that says you can never divide when the number outside the house is a decimal. So that 1.2 is a decimal, and we cannot continue dividing until we make it into a whole number. It's okay to have a decimal inside the house. It's just not okay to have a decimal outside the house. So with that in mind, we have to make the 1.2 into a whole number in order for us to continue dividing. So we are going to move the decimal as many times as we need to make it into a whole number. Now, you have to remember, if you go to your left, well, that's not going to make your number a whole number. It's going to continue making it into a decimal. It'll be 12 hundredths. And if you keep going to your left, well, you're going to keep struggling because you're going the wrong way. In order to make any number into a whole number, you have to go to the right of it. So that means that we are going to go to the right. And when we do that, the number actually becomes a 12. Now notice that I only moved the decimal once to the right. So remember that what you do outside, you must do it inside. So I go where my decimal is inside. Again, I only moved it once outside, so I only move it once inside. Now the decimal is at the back of the number, which is going to make this number into a whole number 2, which is 144. So there's my division. Now I can continue dividing. 12 can never go into 1. 12 will go into 14 ones. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring down the following number is a 4, so that creates a 24 there. And 12 will go into 24 twice. That's exactly 24. So my answer will be 12. Now, even if my number inside would have been a decimal, like for example 144.6, that still would not make a difference. We'll still keep dividing. Remember, it's okay to have decimals inside. It's just not okay to have decimals outside. That's the main thing about dividing decimals. Having decimals inside, it's good. It's okay. It's just never okay to have a decimal outside your house. And notice I'm pretty much saying plain language so you understand what I'm talking about. All right, thank you.